viewers, what happened in court yesterday shocked everyone, and including me here is talking. So the plan of the enemy that Simon Ekpa is going to end up in prison, but it's not working for them. Though they're confused how this case is going. So what happened yesterday shocked everyone. So they think that Simon Ekpa is going to end up in prison, but it don't work for them. So you know that I told you that this Simon Ekpa case that is beat them, 8-0. No, it's no longer 8-0. Now it's 20-0. It's 20-0 because they don't know whether they're talking again. Because Simon Ekpa have bring all the evidence. So now that everything have started, now that I'm not regretting, arresting of Simon Ekpa, I'm not regretting it again, because God will have the way, is working, because there's many secrets that Simon Ekpa is bringing out now. There's many secrets Simon Ekpa exposed yesterday, which is the Finland government have been looking into it. Simon Ekpa have bring many evidence how they'll be maltreating, Biafras. Many evidence is there. I can't even talk. I can't even mention here. There is many evidence. So no wonder Mazi Nnamdi Kanu called Simon Ekpa. Simon, go and take over. Go and in charge of Radio Biafra. Now I know is that Simon Ekpa, deserving, to take the in charge of Radio Biafra. Now I know everything. But I'm no longer, regretting arresting Simon Ekpa, because God have the way, sometimes something happening. It happening the way God wants it to happen, because God have a plan. God have a plan. So that is what's happening, this Simon Ekpa case. Everybody is regretting, complaining the reason why this Simon Ekpa arrest. But please don't complain again, because there's many things happening right now on Simon Ekpa case. Supposed to be, complaining again, because there's many secrets that is breaking out right now. Like in terms of election, if you come to election, we tell you that opposition, you don't know what to do again because I've been defeated. That is how this case for Simon Ekpa is going right now. Simon Ekpa have defeated the opposition. They don't know what to say. They don't know what to do again. I have been looking. They don't know what to do again. Simon Ekpa have give them hands down. Simon Ekpa have beat them up, beat them down. They have been beating them every day by day. So let me tell you another one is that the conclusion of this case of Simon Ekpa is going to be 25th and 26th. So let us wait on 25th and 26th to see the conclusion of this case, because I know that I have confidence, including Simon Ekpa self. I have confidence. I have confidence that Simon Ekpa is going to win this case. He's going to win Finland in this case. He's going to win them. They're going to apologize for Simon Ekpa and reward him. He's going to see what is going to happen. I'm here to tell you the truth. I'm only a messenger to tell you what is happening, in Biafra. That is my work here, to tell you what is going on in Biafra. That is my work here. For those of telling you that after flee this case that there's going to push Simon Ekpa back to Nigeria to continue the trial, that person is going telling you the lie, because it's not going to happen. If he flees, Finland government flees this case in Finland, is going to end up there, and he's going to apologize to Simon Ekpa. So wasted years, because that is wasted years. So be rejoicing, because God is answering our prayer through this Simon Ekpa case. I'm telling you the truth. You see this Simon Ekpa case, is going to implicate many things in this, in this struggle. It's going to implicate many things. So don't regret, don't panic, don't say that you don't know the reason why arrested Simon Ekpa or this and that. So God have a purpose, and God have the reason to arrest Simon Ekpa. So don't regret, don't say that Finland government do bad thing to arrested Simon Ekpa. No, sometimes, like I told you, God have a reason to something to happen. So you see that many things, is going to, the many evidence, is going to come out for this case. I thank God that today is that as many countries have been talking about Biafra, many people have been talking about Biafra today. I've given reasons to Biafra to go. So I thank God today. So if you go to Israel, you see that Israel have been talking, discussing, debating, how Biafra will go. So the same thing that Finland government is now looking into Biafra, how Biafra, held the story of Biafra. So thank God today that many things have been happening for good for this struggle. So don't panic. God is working. So in terms of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case on, very soon Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on will started. For those who say that Simon Ekpa is going to center to buy, that God is working. Like I told you before earlier, that nothing is going to happen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to come out, and give us flag. See it, just watch what is going to happen. I know the reason why I'm telling you this. God is not sleeping, God is working. Only hope, we have is God, and God can never disappoint us. God can never disappoint us. So keep in praying, keep in praising God every day by day, so that God will surprising us with good news. So what's happening in Finland yesterday, shock everyone. So Simon Ekpa have been exposing everything, have been exposing, many things. What is happening in Biafra for many years. Simon Ekpa have been exposing everything. So the opposition, like I told you, they don't know what to say again. So Simon Ekpa is now needing. So no longer reading of election. Simon Ekpa is now reading. This is a free and fair election. If it takes to election, Simon Ekpa is beating them hands down. The 500, Simon Ekpa is now 2-point-something million votes. So Simon Ekpa is rigging them with a huge match. So I can't see how he's going to match, and beat Simon Ekpa again. So that is what happening, in Simon Ekpa in Finland right now. So a lot of Finland Biafra have now, rejoicing. All the Biafra all over the world rejoicing, because what is coming out for this case is unbelievable. So it's unbelievable, like I told you. So rejoicing, keep praising God. So like I told you, the end of this case is going to be 21st and 26th. That is going to be the end of Simon Ekpa case. Let's everybody remaining calm to see what is going to happen on the case. So if you don't subscribe on our TV. God will bless you. So keep following me. I'm here to give you more updates. So this is Ola TV. Subscribe. One love.